Malik, feel good to participate in OTAs? It's been a bit unusual for you compared to previous offseason.
Yeah, I mean, it feels good to finally get out there and, just get the tempo early on instead of, having to jump in when bullets is flying out there. So it feels good for me.
Do you tangibly feel like you're getting better with spring reps compared to what you've been doing the past 2 years?
Yeah, I mean, just coming in, I felt more confident and better in the system just because we're a year into it now. And guys know exactly what they're doing. So I felt more comfortable coming into OTAs already.
You're an off-season. You've not done off-season work here, have you?
No, this is my first actual off season where I can, fully do everything, work out and everything. So it's going great for me.
Just for the record, there's nothing physically to deal with, right?
Right now, right now I feel just as good as I did in college. Going into off season. So there's nothing I complain about. Moving great, feeling great. Just probably the last weight wise and everything best I've been since I've been here.
Coach talked about being confident physically. Is that a big thing for a player to trust your body, that you can trust your body now?
Yeah, it definitely is a big thing. Just knowing that you're gonna go out there and be able to perform how they want you to perform, and not have to worry about, well, what if this happens? What if I get this certain injury or anything like that? So that definitely plays a major factor in it.
Did that impact you the last 2 years, or as much as you try to put it out of your mind?
Yeah, it did a little bit. It definitely did a little bit. Just knowing, the process and, everything that I went through dealing with especially the ACL surgery and everything. So it definitely was there a little bit as the season went on and went away more and more.
But you hurried back from the ACL.
Yeah.
Sort of ahead of schedule?
Yeah, no, I'm now the ACL is the last thing on my mind.
But I'm saying last year.
Yeah.
You sort of pushed the return, didn't you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I did a little bit. I mean, me and the training staff and the guys I was working with, behind the scenes and everything, we did a great job of communicating, how I was feeling, how I looked out there on the field and everything. So, I mean, really wouldn't say pushing it. It was just we felt that it was best that I got on the field when I did.
When did you feel the ACL is done? I'm past it. Wasn't September?
You saying mentally or, well, probably about Game 6. Probably about Game 6 last year when I actually felt like, nothing's going to happen. I can move great and not re-injured or anything like that.
When did you get over it mentally? First 5 weeks.
Mentally, when did you feel, if at all, last year?
Probably around the same time.
At the same time.
Before that, what was it like?
It really wasn't. It wasn't aggravated or nothing like that. It didn't hurt me or anything. It was just all mental.
So when you watch film of you the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season, you could notice, man, I'm not.
Oh, yeah, I could tell a big difference. Just the movement I do and my burst and stuff like that coming out of breaks, you can definitely see a huge difference, especially just in my play. First half of the season, I feel like I played just okay. The second half, I feel like I was more productive.
Tentative? Were you tentative earlier or just physically wasn't able to do what you needed to do?
No, I was fine physically. It was just all mental.
Did you talk to Deion Kane about his recovery?
Oh, yeah. I was just talking to him today about it. He's doing great. He's actually way more excited than I was, and I was going through the process. So, for Deion, it's just timing now. He's going to come back fine, especially all the time he put in the offseason, being here 24/7. When the season ended last year and I was here still rehabbing the foot injury I was dealing with last year, he was here every day. Like, when guys was gone, it would be me, Deion, and probably a select few other guys. So I don't got no doubt that he's going to be back regular.
When you were rehabbing the foot or maybe in the past few months, do you think back to that Kansas City game and, man, if I were out there, maybe things would have been a little bit different?
When it first happened, yeah, I was definitely thinking about it. But, afterwards, I sat down and really, it was either I was going to go out there and not be productive at all and affect the team, or sit out and let the guys that were healthy be out there and play.
Do you feel like you finally have an opportunity physically to show people what you truly can do?
Yeah, I feel like personally, I just feel like it's just building off of, what I've done in the past. I feel like coming in my rookie year, I've done a great job of showing, the type of player I can be before the injury happened. Last year was a little bit more quiet, and then this year I feel like this is the year where, I'm going to be the player that the Colts brought me here to be.
Have the first 2 years been frustrating because you couldn't, for whatever reason, be who you should be? The
first year was just the injury situation, but after that, not really. I feel like the plays last year I made, or I didn't make, was more so I'm not getting the plays that I'm supposed to get. So I feel like that's just me doing my job.
Does any play stick out in your mind where he's like, See, that's what I couldn't do. Was there a center field ball or something that you couldn't get to, or?
No, not really. I don't know. I feel like it's just me knowing my what I'm capable of doing. You know, watching it on film and watching it the year before, I just know what my body's capable of doing and the talents that I have. So I can tell a big difference in it. But most people are like, oh, you look fine. But now it's just like you watch the film from the first half of the season last year, and then watch tape from OTAs and stuff like that. There's a big difference.
When you look back, you said you watched the tape. You could see the difference in whatever the breakoff was, game 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Did it feel like that though when you played? Did you feel in the moment that you weren't quite there?
Not really. I would say I was being hard-headed. I was just denying it. Wanting to go out there and do what I can for the guys that I'm playing with. And for me, it really didn't. That was never in my mind. It was okay. I'm out here and I'm able to do what I can do. But I know that I'm an elite athlete and there's more I can do. So that's just the second half for me.
The idea of you and Clayton hopefully being out there. We've talked at length about what you guys can be. Maybe this is the year?
Oh, yeah. I feel like, just the secondary overall. We got a lot of the guys that was probably nicked up or been dealing with nagging injuries for the past 2 years or a year or so. We're all finally healthy. Matthias had his surgery this offseason. He's doing fine, obviously, back out there on the field for OTAs. Clayton's coming along. It's probably the most I've seen him smile since I've been here, so that's good news to me. And like I said, Quincy, obviously you've seen him. He came in at 220 rookie year. Quincy lost a lot of weight to get his body to where we need him to be. And then Kenny and Nate, those just the guys that, they come in and they're working hard every day. So I feel like this is the year that we're going to show that we're one of the top secondaries in the league.
And no surgery for you?
No surgery for me.
Did you miss it?
No. That's what I said. The training staff now, they tell me all the time, you'll never stop in no more. I said, I've been with Chins for 2 years. So it's been going great for me. Like I said, I'm excited for this year for myself, mentally, emotionally, and physically, because it's the best I've been since college.